Hey guys, Andrew here. Today I just wanted to show you a game that I played recently that I think was a good example of the importance of space advantage and good pawn structure. And so I'm just going to step through the game and give kind of a personnel analysis along the way, maybe stopping at some key positions in the game. Alright, I had white pieces in this game, and I open with e4. My opponent plays g6, which is the modern defense opening, planning to fianchetto the bishop early, consenting some of the center squares to white early on with counterplay later on. Just a little side note about the modern defense. Alright, let's continue. My opponent begins to set up kind of an odd pawn structure in the beginning, wasting some development moves in the beginning, which I think in the end leads to him losing the game, because a lot of his pieces become useless towards the end of it. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so this is a key mistake by my opponent. He creates a weakness on d6, allowing the knight to move there and become a powerhouse. Alright, so let's continue. I move my knight, forces him to move his king. I'm pushing for more space with my pawns. And so he decides now that he wants to exchange for my knight, which is certainly a good move on his part. I can't move my knight anywhere into all the squares are defended, and so the exchange is going to take place one way or another. And so I move my bishop over to add attacking and defensive power to the square. Alright, and so I take back with the pawn, and the pawn is in a very good position. There's no really easy way that he can retake the pawn anytime soon. Alright, so I continue pressing my advantage in the center, gaining more space. This is basically where I begin my attack. I attack his queen, force his queen to move around, and he makes a mistake. His king is now trapped. It's got no free spaces to go to. His only two squares are attacked by this great pawn on d6, backed up by the bishop on b4. Alright, and so now I have a mate in one. Knight to e5, checkmate on the king. And so yeah, so I was able to crush my opponent with no material advantage. The only advantage I have in this game is my superior pawn structure and my overwhelming advantage of space. If you take a look at, I'm attacking every single square on the F, or on row 5. Every single square is being attacked by these pawns and this bishop. And so, obviously my opponent was not a fantastic chess player, but neither am I. But yeah, so I think this is a great example of space and positional advantage crushing an opponent with no material advantage. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to making another video in the future.